okay? The black people been in this world just as long as the Jews, okay? So, you know,
yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I agree that
All right,
everybody
okay, well, you agree.
should be treated the same.
Just like me, I'm homeless. I ain't had nothing to eat in 3 or 4 fucking days. Help me out to get a butter roll and a coffee. Help me out to get a butter roll and a coffee. Can you do no? Can you do that?
I was going to ask you when you talk to me first.
Yeah, but can I do a picture on this or whatever?
Sorry?
Can I do a film on this? Cause I'm serious.
A film about?
Huh?
About what?
About I'm tired of the black people getting fucked around. There was no Puerto Ricans around here, no Dominicans around here, no Chinese motherfuckers around here, nothing. It was nothing but blacks and Jews.
Around here.
Right. I'm tired of sleep.
And now?
Okay? Now you got every fucking body.
But what's wrong with
You
that?
know,
What's wrong with that?
I like it. But what I'm saying is this: don't take advantage of the black people.
I agree,
I'm homeless. I'm tired of being in the fucking street.
But the people who come here,
Yeah.
but the individual people
Yeah.
are not responsible for what
No,
you do.
I understand that.
It's a general thing.
I understand that.
Okay,
You know what I mean? But hey,
where do you start addressing that problem? You tell me, where do you start working on that?
well, you got to start at home. But right now, can I get a buttered roll and coffee? One buttered roll and coffee. Right here. Right here.
Is that why you came back?
Huh?
Is that why you came back to me and talked to me?
No, this is not why I came back. Because I really don't need it. Because I will get it some kind of way.
For Nietzsche makes a distinction, only one distinction between different types of will to power. There is a will to power that is the creation of life, the birth of power, as he says, of action that expresses itself in pure doing, the will to power that you feel if you ride those wonderful rollerblades and you finally learn how to stop, because it's very hard to stop on a rollerblade. But if you skate through the park and you have just a tremendous moment of consummate joy when everything that you've learned works and the skates flash and you go through the air with all joy and all power, that's power expressing itself, and that's will.
Okay, I'm on drugs. My mother don't even want me there because I shoot drugs. Alright? And I smoke crack. I do every fucking thing. But I'm trying not to break, because I love it. I love doing it. It gives me a sensation that I like to feel. Alright? I had a job for 11 years and they motherfuckers moved to Connecticut. And I blew my family and everything.
You had a family?
Yes, I had a family.
Where are they now?
They're gone.
Where?
I don't know where the fuck they're at. But I know one thing, I wish they'd see them again. You know, I'm tired of this shit. You know, let me try to get something.
Yeah, but why don't you do something with your life? You said you're tired of it.
Yeah, but who's gonna give me a job?
Don't blame anybody else.
But who's gonna give me a job?
Or will to power can be the realization, can come out of the desire to protect yourself from what the first type exposes you to, which is crash, landing, which is damage, which is skin knees, or a broken face, or any of the other things that can happen.
Face, etc.
That other will to power is reaction, where you say no, where you will not, where you hold back, where you restrain. That's also will to power. It is by far the dominant kind. Because the first kind is dangerous. The second kind is a way to keep power. Nietzsche is another expression for it. One gives itself up, one expresses, one spends, or one saves. One conserves, one preserves.
I got to pick up medicine so I can stay on drugs. All right? This is the only thing. The methadone program is the best program in the world because it keeps me off drugs.
What happened? Off drugs? Methadone?
Yes.
So you pick them up?
It makes me calm. I pick it up every day. If I can pick it up every hour, I would pick it up. I hope I am on the news. What channel am I on?
Okay, then we get your picture at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, sir. You can get my picture. There's one thing I want you to do. Let me get something so I can get something.
Yeah, I will get you.
No, give that to me now. Give that to me now.
What?
So, because I don't trust the world.
You don't trust me?
Look, hey, I don't trust nobody. Let me get something.
Come back this way.
What you want it back?
Yeah,
I'm not spending.
See, that's 10 cents. Okay.
I left 10 cents.
You don't left no 10 cents. Thank you very much. That's fine. Okay, you go.
Another 5.
It's all right.
Do I agree with it?
Yes.
True administration of justice, the firmest pillar of good government. Well, that depends on what justice is like.
Depends on justice.
Yeah.
Depends
Do
on-
I agree with it being the true administrator? I guess it has to be. It has to be the.
It says
If
a
you
lot,
agree
doesn't
with the
it?
justice system. Yeah, I mean,
It says a lot. Is it still true today?
no.
What do you think makes good government today?
Jesus.
He's religious, you see.
Okay, and
What
you?
makes good government? I don't know. I guess people that government that are concerned about the people, you
That's,
know,
yeah.
and that help the economy, and that are concerned about, I don't know, the real issues in life.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all these people talking about they're going to help the homeless. They're going to do this
Yeah,
for
no,
this
that's not the
person.
solution. Obviously
No,
not. So, but how-
no, that's bullshit.
Of course, but how do you, who do you blame? Who
He's
do you
sitting
blame?
in the motherfucking, wherever he's at,
You mean the mayor?
the mayor. He's
The
sitting there
mayor can't-
relaxing.
the
And he
mayor
black
can't-
just like me.
The mayor can
But
only
he don't
speak-
give a goddamn
Of course,
about
he can't.
nothing.
He can't.
You know,
He
if
can't.
I sneak on the fucking
What's your name?
subway, they want to put me to jail.
What's your name?
I go by T.
Listen, you can't expect the mayor to look after everybody. He can't.
Yeah.
He talks like that. He can't.
Yeah, but I helped put his ass in there.
No, you didn't.
But I'm voting for the other dude, Giuliani.
It doesn't matter who's in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Don't you realize that?
Sure, it's the economy really. They have to boost the economy before they can help the people.
What
Yeah,
about the millionaires and billionaires? Are they for the people?
No,
Thank
No.
you. Okay,
I don't think so.
so if Bush
But
supports
that's not taken away from them. I mean, most of them worked hard for what they have. You know, most people
But-
that are wealthy worked hard for what they have, and
But
they
don't-
deserve it.
Okay, what about the
There's
people?
a lot of people in this
Yeah.
city that don't work, that just want to claim off the system.
True.
I work hard every day. I pay my taxes like
Yep.
a lot of others in this city, and there's a lot that just want to claim off the city, and that's not right either, you see.
Most of us prefer the second type. We would rather have a little bit of life for a long time than a burst of life for a short time. But you can't have both, and that's the problem. You can't have both. And what he tries to analyze is that unfortunately the second desire to conserve life is what he calls fundamentally anti-life, because life is tied up with spending itself. Life breathing out. You burn yourself up, you go towards death. And death is part of life. To deny death is mysteriously to deny life.
This is the criminal court building. When people come here, they got problems.
That's right. It's not the average, is it?
That is right. That is
I
right.
look for the average, like you.
You look for the average.
Yes.
Well,
Average means everybody, except those who are either stars, politicians, criminals, and leaders.
well,
They're not average.
they are not average.
In some sense.
And when you speak of politicians, I think little, very little of politicians, because you might find 1 out of 100 that's honest.
Nietzsche says everything is will to power. And if everything is will to power, even the weak are will to power. Even those who want religion want power. Those who desire to say that other people are evil and strong, they want power too, but they want it bad. They want to be able to put down the people who are immoral, whether it's because, as today we would say, people who supported Nazis are immoral, and we can feel justifiably superior to them. We have power over them.
I would like any government would have more people,
Yeah.
small people involved.
But
See,
you can't have it, if you have small people in government, they become big. So how do you avoid anybody who goes into these present structures becoming powerful?
knowledge about a subject, knowledge about what surrounds you.
Don't you think we need more decision making at the grassroots?
Yes.
How do you do it?
How do you do it? Well, there are many ways to do it. See, I'm an engineer. I'm a builder. I think I'm one of the,
Yeah.
I think I'm one of the best in the country.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
understand?
you are.
And I'm pursuing it by going to these people and
Yeah.
showing these people that's in position to do what I want them to. Say, for instance, there are 6,000 families in the city of New York without a place to live.
Oh,
6,000.
More than that.
No,
60,000. Only 6,000.
Only 6,000 families in Manhattan. Now, how do I know that? It's because I was superintendent of buildings and construction for the city of New York.
Were you?
I
Did you retire?
Yes. I'm a consultant now.
Yeah.
I supplied the necessary services to buildings, dwellings, to people who needed it throughout the 5 boroughs. I was a 5-borough man. Now, I think I know more.
Oh, hello, just a second.
You are again.
How was it in there?
Huh?
I saw you coming up the steps. I filmed you then.
Oh, yeah?
It's good. So have you thought about the sentence again?
About it? Well,
I just asking about the sentence. You know the sentence written up there?
The sign.
On this building.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means? What it says?
Yeah, I know what it means. Justice and things like that. That's what it says, but it doesn't necessarily mean it.
Yeah, what does it say?
It doesn't necessarily mean that they are performing to what it says.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with the structure of our government.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing. We got the best government on earth. But it's a matter of the people putting the right people in government so that they can function from the bottom to the top. See, I know I'm capable.
Yeah.
I have competed against the best.
Have you?
I challenge the field when it comes to buildings. Buildings, heating systems, lighting systems, put them before me. And some of them I make them look funny.
Really?
That's right. See, I've been in it for 60 years. I'm 80 years old and I'm still working. You understand? I'm 80.
80?
That's right, and I'm still working. I feel like
you don't look 80.
Well, I'm 80, and I feel like I'm 20 because what I do, I love. I love what I do, and I love a challenge.
Yep. Okay.
Understand?
Thanks a lot.
And I love a challenge.
Yep.
Whatever the ruling ideology of an era is, that ideology is the way to power. You light up a cigarette. Maybe you don't smoke, but if you light up a cigarette, someone else today who doesn't smoke can have power over you automatically by pointing out that you're ruining their air, by pointing out that you're ruining your lungs, by pointing out that you are morally corrupt because you smoke. And in that way, they have power over you.
So what are you going to do now?
No.
So you're going to continue talking to me or not?
I must continue talking.
Yeah, so that's what I want to know.
I am tired.
I want to know, what's your suggestion, if you have such a, if you complain to everybody and say that,
No,
what's your
look,
suggestion to
I
change
can
things?
complain. You know come on, let's go.
Yep, what's your suggestion?
You know what my suggestion to do to change things? I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
My suggestion to change things is this. Everybody will stick together like it used to be. Jenkins ain't doing shit. He black, he ain't shit. All right? I met him before over there. He's running for whatever the fuck he is, a man or whatever. Excuse my language.
Yep.
You know, but he ain't doing nothing for the black. He worrying about somebody else. You know, motherfuckers I'm starving right now. I ain't got the proper money I'm supposed to have. You know? Dinkins, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Dinkins,
but you know what?
Really, no, Dinkins is looking out for his goddamn self.
That sort of collusion in terms of prices and so forth.
If everybody colluded,
you wouldn't have a market.
Exactly, yeah, but yes, I know, but that sounds absurd. But isn't it thinkable in the future that some mechanism is devised in which the global market is determined by not by individual competing humans, but by, I don't know how you work it out.
Well,
it's unthinkable.
No, let's go. If you go back to the dynamics of who's in the market, you have producers, you have consumers, you have speculators. Even absent the speculators. You'd be hard-pressed to find that every major consumer and every major producer would want to have the prices determined in that fashion. In other words, the producers will always tell you the prices ought to be higher.
Yeah, of course.
Consumers will always tell you the prices want to be lower.
Matter of fact, I got to sell these glasses. It's a good pair of glasses. When I had a couple of dollars, I made money. Now I got to sell them, you know, to eat. You think this is a joke? I don't want to sell my good glasses, you know? But I'm telling you, I'm tired of all these people talking about they're going to help the homeless. They're going to do this for this
no, that's
person.
not the solution, obviously.
No, that's bullshit.
Will to power is not just the idiot on the street who's a bit stronger than anyone else and who therefore, as a thug, is able to do whatever he wants. It's not just the brute physical strength. It's also the desire of the weakling who says, I could beat up that big strong person, but I won't because I'm a Christian. I'll turn the other cheek.
Because people are always going to compete. If I were to come to somebody and I said, listen, I need you to provide me film for my, I'm going to be filming a documentary, and you give me a price. And if I call the next guy and he's hungrier for the business, he's going to give me a lower price.
You might not take the cheap one.
Yeah. And I call the next guy and he's got all the business he wants, but he figures if I can do the business at this price.
That's the market.
I mean,
that's
that's
exactly
a market. It's a market. I think the
Mm.
example that you used, the environmentalists and the company
it's a
that's
difference.
producing, let's say, something that heretofore has had some toxic waste come out of it. They can work together because, in essence, while they may not be happy with one another, they can find a way to compromise. They're still on the same side of the market.
They're not competing for profit.
Yeah,
that's right.
they're
That's
not
true.
competing
I
for
know,
profit.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll drop that topic.
Most of us prefer the second type. We would rather have a little bit of life for a long time than a burst of life for a short time. But you can't have both, and that's the problem. You can't have both. What he tries to analyze is that unfortunately the second desire to conserve life is what he calls fundamentally anti-life, because life is tied up with spending itself. By breathing out, you burn yourself up, you go towards death. And death is part of life. To deny death is mysteriously to deny life.
But believe me, tell Jenkins he better wake up or skip the fuck out, because I don't have no respect for him. Have a nice day.
Yep, thank you.